Hey everybody, it's Ron, and today I'll be talking about the first season of The Boys on Amazon. I've always known about the comic written by Garth Ennis, and I love Preacher, the book, not the show. I watched like 3 episodes of the show and I really hated it. I'm not sure how they could make a book that great a complete bore on screen. The good thing about this show was I never read any of the books, so I didn't have anything to compare it to, and I actually really liked this one. I was worried because Seth Rogen produced this, and he also produced Preacher, and I'm not the biggest fan of him either. I watched his new movie Long Shot the other day because my family threw it on, and it was just so horrible. Almost every scene was eye-roll inducing cringe, like most things these days. But luckily, The Boys is just a straight-up story for the most part. There were some political things in it, but luckily it wasn't super annoying. It didn't take away from my enjoyment, and that's the most I can ask for in a show this day and age. So if you saw the trailers, you'll know that the show takes place in a world where superheroes exist, and they're all corrupt and evil for the most part. I know the book is way more hardcore, but the show does a good job with what is basically the evil Justice League called the Seven, especially the Superman of the group called Homelander. This guy gives one of the best performances of the show, and he was just unsettling. The whole vibe of them is unsettling, and the choices they make are truly horrific. I really enjoyed that because you really grow to despise them. That happens right away when one of the main characters, Huey, watches his girlfriend get killed right in front of him by the Flash of the group called A-Train. It's brutal, and you really want to see him get revenge. I liked him and his relationship with the newest member of the group called Starlight, and I really liked Karl Urban as Billy Butcher as well. The actual group of the boys, with Frenchie and Mother's Milk, were okay, but they never really grabbed me, and the group of boys didn't really have the best chemistry, in my opinion. At one point, they find a soup, and she's basically a mute and pretty vicious. The story between her and Frenchie was a little boring to me for whatever reason, but I liked the rest. The character studies with the different superheroes was really great. So overall, I dug the show, but I'm a little 50-50 on the ending. Okay, so I'm going to go into big spoilers here, so duck out if you haven't seen it yet. Okay, so about halfway through the season, Billy Butcher says that Homelander raped his wife and she went missing, meaning either she killed herself or Homelander killed her. Between this and Huey wanting revenge for the death of his girlfriend, I was constantly rooting for both of them to take these heroes down. But at the end, there's a big twist, and Homelander takes Billy Butcher to a house where he discovers that his wife Becca is still alive, and she has a kid with Homelander's powers. This makes it seem like she was having an affair with Homelander and fled when she got pregnant. I get that they were trying to pull the rug out from under us, but part of me didn't want it to go down that way, because now I don't know what Billy Butcher's motivation is. I wanted him to get revenge on Homelander, but now it would be for a completely different reason. There's a great scene in the middle of the show at a racetrack where Butcher basically just stares down Homelander, and it's really cool because you want him to get back at him. And I feel like this ending kind of undermines that because of what actually happened. Maybe I bought into the vengeance aspect of the show a little too much from the beginning, but oh well. I'm still willing to give season 2 a chance because overall I did really enjoy it. So let me know what you thought of this show in the comments, and be sure to like and subscribe if you're enjoying the content. Thanks for watching.